Yo, yo, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's get it started. Come on in. Where the table is spread. Come on. Everything. Everything's gonna be okay. Gonna hear some good news today. Come on, come on. Oh, joys, pains, ups, downs, I'm working all day. Everything's gonna be okay. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. Everything's gonna be okay. That whosoever will believe in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. Gonna hear some good news today. Yo, turn my mic up. Y'all ain't see this coming. Get ready to catch this. Come to snatch your righteous mind, not your edges. God is the goal, and then there's the period. This thing is real. Woo-cha, we serious, intentional, the original. God is in control. Do it for your soul. Gotta let the whole world know. Hey yo, hey yo. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Gonna hear some good news today. Yo, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yo, for the first time, I'm producing the show as well as hosting the show. So I got all this technical stuff going on, and it's pretty fun. I'm up in here working it out. I am working it out. I'm gonna go on the gram. Let's go on the gram. Let's get it going. Yo, put it in the comments. Tell somebody everything's going to be okay. You just have no idea. Somebody may need to be encouraged today. Somebody may need to be encouraged today. So encourage somebody. Tell them everything's going to be okay. God's going to make a way. Everything's going to be okay. What's up from Greece? Y'all out there in Greece on the show? Good morning from Jackson, Mississippi. My Mississippi folks, I hope y'all holding it down. I hope y'all holding it down with the water. I wish I could come out and help, but I'm praying. And I wish, I ain't no engineer, so I can't help with the thing. But man, I hear John P. Key's coming out. Wish I can come out and party with him. That'll be fun and raise support and raise morale. Make sure folks are encouraged. Make sure folks are. Pastor Damian McLeod. Pastor Dame, what's up, bro? Can't wait till next week. We turning all the way up. It's my birthday next week, y'all. So we celebrating. But today I want to introduce something that we've been working on. I am so excited. And that's what today is about. It's about number one, we talked about being tired and people being tired and coming back to work, starting to fall and still tired. And I just want to encourage my brothers and sisters that are still tired. I think the key is finding some new, fresh rhythms of rest. Finding new, fresh rhythms of rest. And what does it look like to carve out moments and times for you? Carve out moments and time from you. South Africa in the house. What's up, Tyler? So the Lord laid something on my heart because I was able to, through the support of my church and my family and friends and community, I've been able to pull away and kind of get some rest. I've been able to do that. And although I still feel it, I'm still tired. The last 3 years have been pretty overwhelming for all of us. So, excuse me. Please hear that I think it's been hard on all of us. But there's some of us where, man, the dynamics have just been overwhelming. And particularly, the Lord laid on my heart pastors who, in the midst of the pandemic, had to pastor churches, and particularly pastors who have smaller churches, who didn't have communication teams, who didn't have film and TV teams to produce the shows, to the weekend services, to pastors who had limited resources and had to give it all they got. Man, they holding services on calls on the phone because some of their church members couldn't do Zoom, so they had to do phone calls and call-ins and doing call numbers. My heart goes out to some of those pastors, and then specifically minority pastors. A lot of minority pastors, um, man, COVID hit minorities statistically harder than it hit mainstream America. So it is in these small communities um, where they were doing a lot of funerals. They were losing a lot of people. So that's a lot of burden. That's a lot of loss. And my heart has just been going out to minority pastors of smaller churches, and smaller, I mean, not multi thousands, not mega churches. Um, y'all been working hard. You've been challenged. You've been working really hard. My wife and I, several years ago, we started a nonprofit called The Greatest Story. And The Greatest Story is kind of how we live out ministry, teaching, preaching, books, and different things like that. But a part of The Greatest Story is inviting people to live into the greatest story that's ever been told, equipping and empowering them in that story. And the greatest story is John 3:16. We feel like that's the greatest story. But she and I started talking during the pandemic, even before then, about pastors and their spouses, and how could we begin to help provide relief for them? How can we help them be encouraged? How can we help them get away? Me and my wife have been able to get away, and we know how valuable that is. How can we help somebody else do that? How can we help somebody else do that? So we've been praying about that, and the Lord opened up a door that I want to share with you all, and I want to launch something today. I'm gonna open it today, and it closes Sunday night at midnight. Sunday night at midnight, but we are going on a cruise um, in October. We're going on a cruise in October, and the Lord has opened up a door for us to be able to fully fund a couple to go on the cruise, a couple to go on the cruise. And I want to offer this to a pastor. But here's the deal. Good news today, fam. I want you. So this is coming out of LaRosa and I's nonprofit. I want to invite you to nominate a minority pastor couple, a minority pastor, um, or if they're single, But I want you to nominate a minority pastor who can't afford the trip but would love to go. We're going to do a full all expense paid trip for them. All you got to do is write into us and tell us why you feel like this pastor deserves this vacation. They've got to be able to get away. They've got to be able to get the time away, and got to have a passport, or got to be able to get a passport in time, and all that other kind of stuff. And the trip is like in over a month. It's like in 40 days or something like that. So we got to get on it quick. I've got a website somewhere that I want to try to find and pull up. So I'm producing the show myself today, y'all, because Devon is celebrating his birthday, turning up in New York with Hamilton and whatnot. So I'm on here just trying to figure stuff out. But I'm going to we're going to post it. We'll post the website on my page and everywhere else. This is not tied to fellowship. This is Albert Tate and LaRosa's greatest story. And if you want to give towards it, you can also help give, because one of the things we want to do throughout the year is we want to offer pastors and Christian leaders opportunities to get away. It won't always be exclusively minority pastors. It'll be Christian leaders. It'll be even teachers, because I think they need this as well. But we're just starting here because I just think this is a really big need right down and through here. I just really think it's a really big need. I think minority pastors have been on the front lines and feeling it, and we want to be a blessing to them. So we want to bless them to be able to get away. We want to bless them to be able to get away. Tristan, if you are on here, put the website in the comments of where people need to go. And then I can have other people start sharing it. So if you can go on Instagram and come in Facebook or all these platforms and just put the comments in here. Put the website in here so where people will know where to go. I think it's I don't want to say what it is, but what do y'all think about this? Is this a good idea? Do y'all think we can do this? I think this could be something that we offer from the family table as a part of what it means to be a part of the family table. We give this kind of support and we help people out with this kind of thing. So not the tour, not the cruise thing, Devon. It's a new website we created for this. Okay, it's called therestorationfund.org. Therestorationfund.org. All right. Okay. It's therestorationfund.org. And somebody check it to make sure it's good. Therestorationfund.org. And you could go there and see the trip and nominate people for the trip. So go on and nominate pastors for the trip, pastors or leaders for the trip, primarily minority. And we want to give them just a relief. And the trip is, if you don't know, it's like 14 days. We go to Turkey. We're going to Jerusalem, going to Israel. We start in Rome. It's it's a trip of a lifetime. It is the most. Some people go to Israel and they rough it. This is not a roughing it trip. This is the most bougiest trip to Israel you'll ever want to be on. It's the nicest trip. Trust me, if I'm going, it is bougie. This is the bougiest, nicest Israel trip that's out there, and it's going to be an amazing time. And what a joy for us next week, and we're going to do it on air to surprise. So nominate them, but it may not be a surprise. Well, it'll be a surprise that they actually won. We're going to surprise somebody next week with a trip of a lifetime. We're going to surprise somebody with a trip of a lifetime. Great idea, and so needed for small church pastors. Thank you so much. I'm seeing a lot of love in the comments. Y'all excited about this? I think it's going to be really good. I think it's going to be really, really good. I'm really excited about it. Yes. Here's the word. Here's the word for you for today. And we'll post this, and we'll get the promotion going on this already. And y'all start thinking about pastors, thinking about people that could really use it, and y'all start writing it in on the website, therestorationfund.org. Was that it? .org? Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah, restorationfund.org. Go on and fill it out and start nominating your pastors that you think deserve this trip. And we're going to go through all the information and see it. What can you do? What can you do to be a blessing to somebody? Maybe you can't give them a trip to Israel, but could you do a bag of groceries? What could you do just to be an encouragement? You have no idea how many people are just holding on and just need a little encouragement. Can we make today, not about you, not about what you're struggling with, not about what you're carrying. Can you lock in and say, today I'm looking for a divine opportunity to be a blessing to somebody else? Some of you say, Albert, I ain't got no money. I can't go buy no basket. I can't buy no groceries. Do you have a phone? Can you call 3 people that the Lord's laid on your heart that you know have had a rough time or gone through something, or they've lost someone? Think about the people that lost a loved one 8 or 9 months ago. Everybody was calling them 8 or 9 months ago. Now, most people probably are not even calling them. What if you called and say, hey, thinking about you. You're entering into a new season, fall, without your loved one. I want you to know that I'm thinking about you, praying for you. I haven't forgotten about you. You're not alone. What can you do for somebody else today? Come on. If we did this, the level of encouragement in the community would just rise. It would just rise. How can we raise the bar of encouragement? How can we raise the level of encouragement today? How can we raise the level of encouragement today? Aretha, I'm so excited about your concert. Aretha's doing a live concert Saturday night. Aretha Scruggs Music. Aretha, if there's a website that we can go to get information about your show, put it in the comments and I'll promote it. We want to do good. We doing good today. We doing good. So I want y'all to go to Aretha's concert and be a blessing and encouragement to her. She's just a musical artist. I think this album is mostly jazz, a jazz vibe. So we want to support her. How can we be a blessing today? Come on. The body of Christ is rising up. We tired, but it ain't just about us. Come on in the comments. Yes, brushfire.com/Aretha Scruggs, and then backslash a bunch of other stuff. But go to brushfire.com and look up Aretha Scruggs, and go and I'll post it. I'll post her flyer and stuff on my stuff today. I'll post that today. Yo, for those of you just coming on, we sending a pastor couple to Israel for free. We covering all their expenses. We just want to hear their story. If they got a story, and if you know somebody that deserves this trip, it's a trip of a lifetime, especially for people who are in ministry. It's a trip of a lifetime. So if you know somebody, go to therestorationfund.org and nominate them And if you want to see us keep doing this, you can also give so that we can do it again. We can send somebody to the beach next time, send somebody to all kinds of stuff. So it'll be good. Or they go to arethascruggs.com, Aretha Scruggs, SCRUGGS.com, and go and check it out. I'm going to be there Saturday night. I'm going to be there ready to turn up with everybody else. So y'all come join us and let's celebrate our girl Aretha for this concert Saturday night. We blessing people today. Come on, y'all. Who we need to bless? Who need a blessing? Ask yourself the question, and how can you show up for somebody today? Maybe it's a phone call. Maybe it's groceries. Maybe go pick up a bunch of candy, just a bunch of candy, and roll through the neighborhood when the kids get out of school and just hook them up and just say, hey, here goes some 9-laters. Here goes some lemon heads. Here goes some sneakers. Here goes some Twixes. Just go and hook the kids up. That it's a single mom on your block. Go and just, especially, I don't know, this Christian, I don't know if we should do this, but I was like, homegirl probably need a bottle of wine in a glass. Just say, hey, girl, hey. When you put the kids to bed, help yourself. Or you could give her a Bible, you know what I mean? Whatever, this is no judgment. Stranger danger rep. No, it's your neighborhood. It's your give candy to kids in your neighborhood, people that know you, that know they can identify you as Sister Johnson. You know what I mean? Don't go to some random hood spot and you passing out candy. Yeah, because that could go bad. My point is, don't give kids candy. My point is, find an opportunity today to be a blessing to somebody. You just thinking about creative ways for you to even be a blessing already begins to bless you. I mean, you should have saw me trying to come up with ways to find this couple and to bless the couple. Our whole team, by the time I got done, they was building a website and all this other kind of stuff, because I just got excited about being able to give something away. I just got excited about being able to bless somebody. Maybe your joy today, maybe your victory, maybe your encouragement isn't in your blessing, but it's in you being a blessing. Maybe it's not maybe the joy you've been looking for, maybe the joy you've been hoping for, maybe the joy you've been trying to find is not in you receiving the blessing, but you giving it. Sister Nolanda said, booze or the Bible. Lord have mercy. Hey, let's just be real with where we at. Where we all on a journey. Oh boy. So would y'all go out today? Be a blessing. I'll put up more information about the contest, but please fill it out. Go on the restorationfund.org. This is from LaRosa and I's separate nonprofit, so it's not tied to the church or any other organization. And this is just us wanting to be a blessing to people. as we've been so blessed ourselves. We want to try to be a blessing. So we've been able to raise some funds to be able to fully fund a trip for a pastor and their spouse to go to Israel, 14-day premier experience. And we want to give that away next week. So between now and Sunday night at midnight, make the submission. Let's make somebody let's be a blessing to somebody. Let's help somebody. Somebody said Jesus drank wine. Now see, the Bible did not say Jesus drank wine. It said he made it. We don't know if he drank it or not. Some people think he just made it and didn't even taste it. He's like, that's good, but I can't have no more. I can't have no more. I can't do that. All right, y'all. Let's be a blessing. I'll pass out some Jesus juice, aka witness wine. Boy, y'all are cutting up. Y'all are cutting up today. Hey, be a blessing to somebody today. It ain't about you today. It's about being a blessing to somebody else. And y'all make these nominations so we can change somebody's life. I'm feeling like Ellen. I'm trying to send somebody to Israel. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm so excited. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow.